Welcome to Where's Wendy? And if you've been following this series from the beginning, you know that Cindy and I have developed something of a signature move on this trip. We lose things, we find them again, we carry on. Singapore, my phone, recovered at the information desk. Laos, Cindy's phone, tracked by Find My Friends, retrieved by the hotel staff. Chiang Mai was about to add a new item to the list, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Thailand, we had made it. Our hotel in Chiang Mai was called Saki Resort, and the moment we pulled up, I stopped and just looked at it for a second. $27 a night. I want you to sit with that number. For $27 a night, we got a room at a place that looked like someone had transplanted a little piece of the Florida Keys directly into northern Thailand. Bright, cheerful paint, tropical feel, and right in the middle of the property, a beautiful, large pond full of the most enormous catfish I have ever seen in my life. We're talking catfish that had clearly been eaten well for a very long time. It was charming and colorful and completely unexpected. And for $27 a night, it was an absolute bargain.
This is our survival beers, and what did we survive today?
The boat trip and coming into Thailand.
Yeah, an hour and a half drive from Chiang Mai to Chiang Rai, and cheers.
Cheers.
We're really not alcoholics, we just really
It's a
want to
survival
celebrate our
beer.
survival beer.
Our inside market scene has a wonderful energy to it. Local foods, handicrafts, lights strung between the stalls, and a live band playing in the middle of it all. Cindy, who I have established as a woman who approaches life with full commitment, heard the band and simply began singing along. Not with them, alongside them, from the crowd, for her own enjoyment. And arguably from the enjoyment of everyone within earshot. She was having the time of her life. And then she went to the bathroom. Now, if you've been watching this series, you understand that Cindy and her belongings have a complicated relationship. She came back out looking slightly pale and said, "I think I left my purse in the bathroom." She had left her purse in the bathroom stall. Cindy noticed almost immediately. We went back, the purse was exactly where she left it, untouched, waiting patiently in the stall. The lost and found arc of this trip continues its perfect record. Everything lost, everything found. I'm beginning to think we have some kind of karmic protection on this journey. One note about Chiang Rai. I have been here before with Chris, and we did a full episode on the temples, including the incredible White Temple and the Blue Temple and the Black Houses. Those videos are in the playlist. The temples here are unlike anything else in Thailand. This time, with only one night in the city, I let Chiang Rai be what it was, a gentle landing. Our home base was a signature hotel just outside the old city walls. Made it to our hotel. Almost didn't find it. It was kind of tucked up away from the road, which is probably really good. We don't get all the noise from the street.
That's true. Not right on that busy.
We were here for 3 days, and we had a plan. First order of business was Cindy's. Now, Cindy had mentioned before the trip that she hadn't had a full medical checkup in quite some time, and I had looked into medical tourism in Thailand. Ram Hospital in Chiang Mai is internationally accredited and well known for exactly this kind of thing. So I had done the research. You just walk in with no appointment needed. I went along with my camera because I had a feeling this was going to be worth documenting. And I was
Cindy's
right.
going for a health checkup and getting all sorts of scans and blood work and stuff. And we hung out in front of the hospital, and a tram came and picked us up, and it's taking us to the facility as we speak. Oh boy. Oh boy, yeah.
Checking my blood, and they're gonna do an EKG and a mammogram, and I can't think of anything else right now.
Are you excited?
Yeah. So, yeah, excited to get my blood drawn.
Yeah, I bet you are. Ram Hospital gave Cindy what I can only describe as a menu, a literal menu of services, blood panels, screens, physical exams, specialist consultations. She went through it, picked what she wanted based on how she felt she needed, and that was that. The full comprehensive workup, blood tests, scans, physical findings, everything documented and organized for her to take home to her doctor in the States, $400. She also had 2 minor procedures done while she was there. A small fatty deposit under her ribcage that had been bothering her, and a bump on the back of her head. Both removed, same day, $600. She walked in, she was done by noon. And the experience yourself? I have the video and you'll see it. It was extraordinary. From the moment she arrived, one person was assigned and escorted her from station to station. No wandering, confusing halls, no sitting in waiting rooms, wondering if you've been forgotten, no phone calls to insurance companies. Just one calm, competent person walking alongside her through every step. Modern, efficient, clean, and kind. I stood there watching and I thought about every medical experience I have had in the United States. The waiting, the paperwork, the bills that arrive weeks later for amounts nobody warned you about, the feeling of being processed rather than cared for. I don't say this lightly. What I watched at Ram Hospital that morning was better in almost every measurable way. It was better. And the fact that it would cost a fraction of what the same care would cost at home is something I'm still thinking about. If you are considering medical tourism, and I know that sounds like a big leap, I would encourage you to at least look into it.
Well, Cindy goes for her checkup. I'll be waiting for her. She signed in, picked her package, and she is ready to go.
If you're new here, welcome. This is Where's Wendy, a travel channel built on the belief that adventure does not have an expiration date. And this video made you think, made you laugh, or made you seriously consider booking a flight to Thailand for a medical checkup, hit that subscribe button below. We put out new videos every week, and there's a lot more of this trip still to come. And I'd love to know, have you ever considered medical tourism? Or maybe you already have a story. Drop it in the comments. I read every single one, and I generally want to know what you think. Now, back to Chiang Mai. The next 2 days in Chiang Mai were ours. Viewers of this channel know about the great drone charger hunt that has been running as a subplot since Singapore. I brought extra batteries for my DJI Neo 2 before leaving the States, but I thought I could pick it up cheaper in Southeast Asia. Singapore didn't have it, Cambodia didn't have it, Laos didn't have it. Chiang Mai has a huge mall, the DJI store. I walked in with genuine optimism. They had batteries, not the charger. That very kind young man behind the counter suggested that Bangkok surely would have it. Bangkok, which was still several episodes away.
Went to the hospital for 7:30, and then he did all that.
Yeah. They did surgery on her head. Turn around. Okay, and other places.
We go.
No, we don't want to see it. We don't want to see it. Oh, thank you. Okay, get your beer. Ready. Survival beer.
Okay.
One. Come on. Just one.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 8.
But my favorite Chiang Mai moment had nothing to do with shopping or temples or night markets. It was completely accidental find. A little place near the hotel with a pool table. Cindy and I are not pool players. I want to be clear about that up front. Neither of us had any particular skill, any refined technique, or any history of pool-related success. What we do have is enthusiasm, competitive spirit, and the good sense to order beer before picking up a cue. We played several games. We were terrible. We laughed. We drank our beers. And we argued cheerfully about rules neither of us actually knew. And at some point, the whole thing stopped being about pool entirely and became just 2 friends at a bar in Chiang Mai on a warm night having the kind of uncomplicated fun that you don't plan for and can't manufacture. 3 days in Chiang Mai. Perfectly paced. Wonderfully warm. The kind of chapter that makes you feel settled and happy and ready for whatever comes next. And what came next was Pai. 762 curves in the road between Chiang Mai and Pai. I counted none of them personally, but I felt every single one. That story and everything that happened after he arrived is its own episode. It is one I have been both wanting to tell and not quite ready to tell. I'll see you there. Thanks for watching Where's Wendy. See you in the next episode.